I say my life is like a movie, there are sequels to the shit. Haters try to do me, try to put me in the ditch. You know I make moves, real niggas in the streets, trying to get this bread so my whole hood can eat. A lot of lame niggas say they true to the game, claiming that they real, wanna stand, dropping names.
The troll.
It's really kinda hard to stay alive in the streets. Somebody got shot around the corner last week. All over nonsense, that's why I walk cautious. I don't want the BS around me, I just keep the same dudes around me, cause that's how I feel. Please don't try to talk to me crazy and really thinking that it's all gravy, cause that could get you killed. Anyway, I'm trying to chill on this nice day. Don't want nobody looking at me in the wrong way. I'll sneak dissing on the gram, that's for child's play. I don't wanna send Chucky out in broad day. I be chillin', I swear I be chillin'. Yo, I be sitting back thinking how to make a million. All them old negative vibes, you better kill it. You worry about another man pockets, better kill it. I'm just trying to chill, I ain't trying to beef with nobody. Niggas call my phone talking all cocky. I'm just trying to chill, I ain't for the baby mama arguments, child support checks, getting garnishment. I'm just trying to chill, y'all just be doing too much, saying who's sleeping with who and such and such. I'm just trying to chill, I ain't trying to hear who got killed. Man, he fake and he trying to keep it real. I'm just trying to chill. Hey, yo, bitch, you heard what happened down the shorty house? Ain't got nothing to do with me, homie, I'm out. Whatever goes on, that's between them and them. Cause I ain't getting no money, worry about him and him. They gon' be who they be, and that's a fact. If it ain't about no money, I ain't got no rap. This whole internet beef ain't got no time for that. I'm just trying to get a little money and make it stack. You wanna sit and gossip? Come on, that shit is whack. I don't pay you clowns no mind, you can disappear. At the drop of a dime, that's just what it is. Don't bother me, man, cause hey, I'm doing fine. I'm just out to stick to the grind, handle my biz. Moral of the story, stop worrying about a hater, it ain't doing you no favors. I'm trying to chill, I ain't trying to beef for nobody. Niggas call my phone talking all cocky. I'm just trying to chill. I ain't for the baby mama arguments, child support checks, getting garnishment. I'm just trying to chill. Y'all just be doing too much, saying who's sleeping with who and such and such. I'm just trying to chill. I ain't trying to hear who got killed. Man, he fake and he trying to keep it real. I'm just trying to chill. You feel me? I ain't trying to beef with none of you guys. But I handle my business if y'all come at a nigga wrong, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm Miss Teresa Grand Boy. We don't play none of that shit.
ACT, do you see this?
Look, if it ain't official DanaJay, Prima Donna News, I don't even want to see it.
But there's more for you, more for us.
Listen.
Say you love it, what you gon' do now? Hope you're ready, cause I'm really about to put it down. Girl, you know that I will never disrespect you. We love tomorrow, but tonight I wanna spank you. That ass, girl, gotta make it last now. Start off slow, then I'ma beat it up fast, girl. I push it down, let it be known. Tell your girls get down or get low.
Listen. I wanna sing this song. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna talk through this. But I'm gonna talk on notes. But what I'm gonna be saying is the realest. Listen. First, I pop open a can of Red Bull. Then I mix it with some Bell and pour it all over you. Once I get your body tweaking, girl, I drop to my knees and then I'll proceed on this mission to drive you wild. Break out all the candles, oils, and hot towels. I can feel you scratching my back while I'm on top. Damn, girl. Said you know the sex is good when you're making no spaces. And you know the sex is good when you're going all baby. And you know the sex is good when your body's having fits. Toes curling, screaming out, son of a bitch. Said you know the sex is good when you're coming for the fourth time. Know the sex is good when you can't get it off your mind. And you know the sex is good when you tell your best friend. The room was steaming, I was screaming, son of a bitch. Now 2 hours later, we're still going at it. Girl, from the basement all the way up to the attic. Tease you up until you tell me, girl, I wanna grab it. And that's when I'm gonna bend you over, girl, and let you have it. Said you know the sex is good when
Said you know the sex is good when
you know the sex is good when you're going all, baby. And you know the sex is good when your body's having fits. Toes curling, screaming out, son of a bitch. Said you know the sex is good when you're coming for the fourth time. You know the sex is good when you can't get it off your mind. You know the sex is good when you tell your best friend the room was thin and I was screaming, son of a bitch.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta do it. Y'all ain't had no sound? Okay, now y'all got sound, right? You tuned it to the greatest. See, I can do that way. And I can do it that way and don't get struck. You know what I'm saying? But you're tuned into the greatest of all times. Like I said, I want to say I got a lot to talk about. And some things, like one thing I know is that I talk about things and then people run back to their channels and they say this and they say this and they say this. But let's keep it real. Every last one of them look at me. Every last one of them watch me. Every last one of them studies me. And I get it. And I'm not, you know, like saying I got a big head. Hey, Coleman. And I'm not saying I got a big head. I'm not saying I'm tooting my horn. But I'm saying when you study somebody, you don't have to admit it. It show on your lives. It show in your conversations. So I say that to say this. I told y'all 3 years ago that stuff is going to start slow winding and unraveling. I said that, right? So people thought that it was slick, but they said, oh, Dana chased R. Kelly Sprinter and this and this. And I got tired of, hey, Ashley, I don't know even how to be dreaming. I've never had enough to join. Oh, you good? You good? But that's all you got to do is show up. You good? So, ATB, what's up? Thank you so much, ATB. I appreciate you, brother. ATB with the 5-piece and the biscuit. I appreciate you, ATB. Shout out to everybody that's over on Clubhouse. Everybody that's in Facebook land. Everybody that's in Twitter. Y'all go ahead and share this out everywhere. Because I gotta make some things known. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta make some things known, right? And I gotta show some things. Cause things starting to unravel. What up, Judah? Hey, Miss Lady T, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Miss Lady T, with the 2-piece. She got the McFry dropping. But I gotta let some things be known. And I gotta show some things. Because they said that I was lying. Here's my thing. Y'all have watched them go from platform to platform to lie about a defense fund that they knew nothing about. And instead of them saying, you know what, I was wrong. Dana, I apologize. They always want to continue to lie, or they'd rather get off when I show up. Why? Instead of being a woman or a man, just keep it a buck. You was wrong. But yet they want Dana to apologize for this. Dana to apologize for that. Oh, Dana said this, so Dana need to apologize. Well, what about when y'all said something? Have y'all apologized to Dana? No. Oh, Dana very disrespectful to women because he tell people shut the F up or call them bees or what is this and this and this. But what about when y'all disrespectful to Dana? Where is the same repercussion? Where is the same justification? There is none. That's why I took the matter the way I'm taking it now. If you ain't part of the family, if I don't talk to you on a daily basis, or if I don't consider you a friend, a bro, a sis, stay from over here. Simple as that. It's very easy. And the first thing y'all say is, oh no, Dana, keep the mess going. No, Dana, reply to the bullcrap that y'all say. Now, I replied on my community wall to an ancient dummy. Now I'm going to reply now. Dana don't have to manipulate anything. Any recording I play, it was recorded in full time. I'm not like y'all. I don't have to manipulate nothing just to get people to say, oh, I believe. No, I'll play it in its entirety. Something that y'all never could do. So I get it. First y'all said, oh, Dana, record everybody you talk to. No, I came out and told you. I only record people I don't trust. So if you ever did something to me and never got it right, and then just out the blue you want to be cool, I'm going to record you. Why? So that way when you decide to flip again, I have my thing stashed away. Well, this is what really happened. So now that y'all can't run with that narrative that Dana records everybody, now y'all saying, oh, Dana manipulates the recording. When have I ever manipulated anything? I sat there right along with everybody else and played it in full time. But I will say, y'all manipulate recordings, y'all manipulate text messages, y'all manipulate everything just to make it seem like y'all the good guys, when y'all are nothing but the bad people. So I'll stand in front of millions and say, y'all wrong. I'm right. And like I said, y'all trying to line up an older brother because he's aligned with an older woman, and neither one of them give a damn about none of y'all. And y'all feelings hurt because y'all was going after that man. Now, I'm going to tell you what I saw yesterday. Y'all invoked a lady who haven't went live in 9,000 years to come out and talk about the person that started all this. And to team up and try to get people to sway and believe that the person that started all this is the one that's being messed with. No. Here's a note. If a person have a man or a husband, they wouldn't be on YouTube messing with other men who don't give a dag hootenanny about them. I never seen nothing like this. And I've seen a lot of crazy and stuff. But you do a live about somebody who never even dealt with you. who don't care about you. If you died today or tomorrow, probably both of them would be like, okay, whatever, next. What y'all doing is called desperation. I now can say I have an old head, or should I say a cougar with messed up teeth, and a young lady that's dedicated channels to me. And I don't like neither one of them. Can y'all make this make sense? So, I'm going to break something down about this mysterious sprinter run, because I was called a liar yet again. So, since I'm a liar, let's put the liar on the stand. And let's see who comes out the liar. This was outside the courthouse, coming from the courthouse, right? Where the infamous sprinter run happened. Coming outside the courthouse. I showed y'all the full picture of that, right? Shout out to Scott Olsen from Getty Images. And you see June the 19th date, right? Okay. And I'm not going to read none of this, but I'm just going to show you. When I told y'all that the walrus was taking a picture and did the video of what happened at the sprinter, she made it so and manipulated it so and it looked like I'm running after a sprinter. But this picture never surfaced until today. So who do you see? Everything as I described. I said with Lolo hat on. Here you go right here. I said with Sylvia hat on. Here you go right here. I even described this lady right here that popped out of nowhere. I'm on the backside. But remember when I said we was in the middle of the street? Can somebody tell me, is that not the middle of the street? Can somebody tell me, is this not the middle of the street of 26th Street? You see it right up under the light. And the police officer is right on the backside of Keith's left shoulder. It'll be right if you facing the way Keith facing, but if you facing towards Keith, it'll be his left shoulder. The police officer was telling everybody they gotta go. This right here is one of Rob's bodyguards, and you see he pushing her on and telling everybody to come forward. I'm right here on the backside. And when this happened, I think Denise had to tie her shoe. And I'm not going to leave my sister, God rest her soul, in the middle of the street when cars could be coming. But I thought I was lying. I thought I was lying. That's what they say. But here's the proof. The middle of the street. 26th Street. Right in the middle of the street. And you see the lights green going this way. And we jaywalked. As I said once before. We jaywalked across the street. With that being said. Uh-oh. This is when they start rushing and Rob start laughing. Here's the sprinter. The sprinter was coming down. That is the infamous brown coat. So who's wearing the brown coat that's behind Keith, in between Keith, that's not in between Keith and the young lady right there. I forgot who this was right here. I forgot who this was. But you see, Denise's hair is right here. Because she had the, what was it, like the midnight red streaks. And we was what? In the middle of the street yet again. So, when I say, like, I don't have to lie about anything. I just sit back and laugh at folks. Watch this. Come on, man. I just sit back. They got like a cropped out picture, but y'all know who that is. Y'all know who it is. Once again, I'm right here on the side. Hold on, I don't know what that is. Okay, hold on. I don't know what this is, but...
Evening, Mr. Kelly was walking his dogs outside of Trump Towers, and he was arrested. Nothing new. The same... Yesterday evening, Mr. Kelly was walking his dogs outside of Trump Towers, and he was arrested. Nothing new. The same charges a decade ago.
Get all that, bro. Where's my daughter at?
The same charges he had
Kelly
before.
Is in there right now in jail. I want to know where my daughter at. Where is she at? Answer that question.
Mr. Kelly was arrested yesterday.
Answer that question.
Walking his dogs yesterday.
Move.
After he walked his dogs, he was arrested. The Northern District of Illinois and the Eastern District of New York. He's in Cook County right now. He's been held. He's probably going to be arraigned sometime today. He's probably going to have his bond hearing sometime next week. Any questions?
I got a question. Where is my daughter at?
I met your daughter 6 times. I've seen her in and out of Trump Towers. I haven't seen anything that I would say is suspicious or harmful to your daughter. 0.
As soon as I walked into Magic Kingdom, I started bawling my eyes out.
So, with that being said, that whole Tim Savage thing, in my eyesight, was a stunt. But look who you see with Rob again. And this leaving the Daily Center. So, with that being said, I listen to the many things that people say, and like I said, and when people try to say it wasn't me, but I mean, who is it? I listen to the different things that people say, and I'm gonna talk about this in a few minutes. I listen to the different things that people say. I listen to the different lies that people put out there about me, and I laugh about it. Because at the end of the day, a lot of y'all took the fanatic way and y'all self-diagnosed yourself to be certain things which y'all not. And it's fine. I'm not here to say what y'all are or who y'all are. This the time that y'all got to be real with yourself. My thing is, just don't scam off my guy and don't scam my guy. That's all my thing is. Whatever you do after that, it's not for me to put you in the middle of that. And now I'm going to say this. What happened between me and Niecy Mo was not for none of y'all. I did that for me. I'm not linking up with none of y'all. I don't like none of y'all. Y'all know where I stand. It's Dream Team or nothing. So when y'all going on y'all platforms and saying this and saying that, it's cute. But that's not what it is. And then people talk about, oh, how can you follow DanaJay? He thinks R. Kelly is innocent. Well, let me ask you a question. How can anybody listen to y'all and y'all want to be victims that turn on alleged victims who are accusers just because y'all been victimized? It's not my fault that life dealt you a hand where you became a victim of somebody else's circumstance. So what y'all did is y'all came together as a collective, aka victims, supposed to be standing for victims, and y'all haven't stood for not one victim yet. But y'all whole collective was, we don't like R. Kelly. Why? Because an accuser that had the same story as you some kind of way, oh, you can identify with that. Oh, my abuser got away, so we can't let R. Kelly get away. So I'm going to join a fight with y'all. Stop it. Because what happens when y'all find out, and I said this 5 years ago, what happens when y'all find out that that accuser, which y'all call a victim, is a liar? And what happens when it been put on Front Street? Do you still follow that person? No. What y'all do? Y'all turned on that person. Y'all now dogging that person. And that parent. Oh, y'all don't want to talk about this. 14 people got out of here real quick when I said that. If we want to be honest, let's put it on the table. Let's be honest. Some of y'all came into the fight because y'all want to feel accepted. Go join the Eastern Star. Go join a sorority. Because playing with somebody's life ain't right. And I stand on that. Which brings me to what I just was talking about. And I told y'all for the longest, people are not going to understand what's going on until you really see it. And it says the black church helped R. Kelly avoid prison. Audra M. You said what was he doing in New York? He was performing. He's a performer. He's not a regular person. He's an entertainer. That's what he was doing in New York. Oh no, DVY, I'm just enough for Audra today. I'm just enough for Audra. See, she disrupt everybody else. She can't disrupt me. So, it says the black church helped R. Kelly avoid prison. In other words, if black means death, right? They pretty much saying the dead church helped R. Kelly avoid prison. So how can the black church help R. Kelly, or how can a dead church help R. Kelly avoid prison when the church folks really didn't follow R. Kelly? They persecuted him more than they uplifted him. So how's that even a fair statement? This is what I mean when I say people just write stuff just to have something to write. Now, it brings me to the fun stuff. Tasha K. Tasha K. Shout out to Clubhouse TV. This is their content. But WACK has something to say. And on top of that, WACK WACK100 exposed Tasha K. Right, Audra? I don't know why Lolo is a plant mode. Thank you, Audra. I just seen one thing. Okay. I don't know why people is not understanding what she's saying. Audra is saying the right thing. I totally appreciate her. Look, I'm going to stop this real quick. Hold on. And I'm only going to say this one last time. Before you block anybody, and I don't care who it is, before you block anybody, look at what they saying. Because what I'm doing, I'm looking at what the comments are saying, and I didn't even see Audra comment. So come on. Don't let that wrench go to y'all head. Everybody have a right to speak their mind. It's just when they get out of bounds, you get them out of here. But like she said, Lolo is a plant and a mole. I agree. So I have unhid Audra. Just pay attention to what people saying. So WACK exposed Tasha K agenda. And it go a little something like this.
So hold on. So this how it go, right? Cause she exposed R&B.
Wait, what?
Okay, this is R&B, right? So I've been Kelly, right?
I don't even know if that's God or the Matrix.
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
So Tasha K starts following R&B, right? So I guess because Tasha K started following her, she get a little, I don't know, fake celebrity groupie. She hit Mad Jack. Where R&B just hits Tasha K and says this shit. Hey girl, I'll get mad one day. I'm that Mad Jet, I see it. Tasha K responds with the eyeballs. R&B responds with the crying laughy face. Tasha K responds with the shh, I'll be quiet, and says, whenever you ready, I'm here. Next thing you know, R&B gonna say, send me your number. And then Tasha K sends her the number. R&B says, he'll cross the line and I'll need an ally. Tasha K said they always do. Keep it handy. You'll be my shotgun with the gun emoji. R&B says, girl, he's nothing to play with. He never shows his hand. And to be truthful, he wasn't looking at you as an enemy. He feels you know what R. Kelly talking about, and maybe you cross, but I'm glad you hit me, because he could be dangerous with his movement. Hold on, what up? I'll be there in a minute. Right? Tasha K said, we just exposing each other. R&B said, well, I will tell you this. He told R he has no issues with you, and he wasn't going to take that stance with you. But he said he will do whatever it takes to get your attention. Maybe she might communicate. I know him well. He's not seeing you as an enemy. He laughed at you, your post, because he's not affected by lies. But again, I think y'all could break the internet. He said he reached out to you last week when he was at my house. Tasha K says, I don't play break the internet games with people that support pedophiles. Him and R. Kelly both seem to love women to play in their assets. I'm going to sit this one out. Yo, this whole time, I can't believe. So then R&B says the woman who said that about Cash is a liar. That man don't play like that at all. That's one thing I know for sure. She lied to stay relevant, and she was mad about me. That's playing breaking the internet game at its finest. You can't hurt him with lies. Now bring out the truth, that's a different thing. Right? So then Tasha K, look what she do with R&B. She turn around and put up half the messages and say WACK100's girl is whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop behind his back. Now, let me see who the smartest nigga on this stage. What y'all think just happened?
Trick back, trick back. Oh,
Tasha K was talking to WACK the whole time. I'm the one kicked off the
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, listen. You know when I got that phone number, what happened, right?
We do.
Shout out to the fire team, bitch. Bitch, we got your whole script. You motherfucking bozo. You was talking to WACK the whole time.
Crack baby looking ass.
Yo, so listen. I goes on my page and I put the whole shit up, right? And then if you paid attention to the hashtags, it was a multiple of 3 numbers, right? Those 3 numbers in the right order is her house address.
Yo. Wow.
Yo, the bitch started deleting her post.
Ooh,
hey!
Talking to WACK.
Hey!
Talking to WACK.
Yo, then I took her phone number and text her. I say, what's up, girl? It's WACK100. Bitch, you better ask her what we do with the phone numbers. You it, bozo. Oh my God. Man, listen, this shit ain't even hard no more. That bitch, when that bitch realized that I played her, no, she know. Man, fuck them papers. They gonna wait on me. They've been waiting. I've been waiting on them all day. Fuck them niggas. They owe me $50,000. They bringing it. I'm asylum. So, fuck them niggas. Fuck what they pay. Yo, the motherfucking shit up, right? She realized, I think somebody might have told her. She realized, cause I respond, I says, middle name is Trans Rica. I said, cause now you already know we the spies that went to work with the knees up. We got it, right? So I put hashtag Trans Rica, aka whatever that bitch tag is on Instagram. I know you used to dealing with small-minded people. I hit the bitch with the prison number and the wire number. I'm not them. You were talking to me the whole time, bozo. Welcome to the Squid Games. I'll tell the world you informed against R. Kelly. Tell them you had the truth about the coercion. I put hashtag 783, hashtag 387, hashtag 837, right? I said, if I put these in the right order, they might lead to something. Bozo, because the bitch address is 378, right?
Damn. Cold-blooded.
Yo, listen. So when I went up, I go to her page. The shit she thought she was exposing R&B with, she started deleting it. Wait. And then I put the whole screen recording of the DMs. So you know the trolls been wearing her ass out with that phone number. Phone number, everything. She gonna change that motherfucker. Oh yeah, that motherfucker. They been fucking her up. They was up in the
Wait a minute, it get worse. The more is gonna be exposed. Watch this.
Nigga, hey, let me tell you something. She's so far off her game, cause I don't know nothing about the bitch. They say she used to fuck it over niggas, right?
She was just talking, she had 6ix9ine in her story.
I wouldn't give a fuck. The bitch is reaching so far off her game. The bitch took the old footage of Michael Jordan and said, I was scared to fight Michael Jordan, right? She just reaching, right? But what I did now, Tasha K, we just got your boyfriend information. So we on this bumper next.
God damn.
Oh, nigga, listen. I said, girl, send me that number. I told her, listen, I need an ally. The bitch ran her number. She ran it. The whole time R&B sitting there looking at me like, nigga, you's a cold nigga. I said, R&B, you got to get up pretty early on the right side of the bed fucking with me.
They gonna learn.
Yo, the bitch, listen, when I go to her page and she see the play, she started deleting all.
That motherfucking group chat, like, these motherfuckers got me.
Oh.
I said, she's a dumb bitch too, because she should have stayed and waited for the play.
No, listen, bro, when I tell you 30 seconds after I finished DMing her back and forth, right? The bitch posted it. So her whole play was, yo, look what R&B is doing with me, nigga. Who are you? You bozo ass bitch, you talking to me the whole time, dummy, stupid motherfucker.
And they was wearing my ass out in the Discord, thinking I'd be crazy.
Oh, Wack, somebody said they tried to call her, but her number changed already. Oh, shit.
That was fast.
I'm tripping. We just ain't got no sound. I don't know why I'm tripping.
She was talking to me the whole. I kicked off the conversation with the bitch. I can't believe she went for it.
You in the Matrix, Wack.
I moved her to do. I said I would tag the bitch and make her say something. Her saying something more like on the which she did, right?
Watch this.
Yeah.
Oh, so here's the play. Here's the play.
When I was tagging the bitch on all the R. Kelly clips, cause I knew I had to get her attention and get her. She's a bozo, cause everything I wanted her to do, I moved her to do. I said I would tag the bitch and make her say something. Her saying something more like on the R. Kelly clips, which she did, right?
You in the Matrix still.
If you drive and roll up your window.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you good, Wack?
Yeah, so for me tagging on them R. Kelly clips, the bitch started getting mad and she started speaking on it, which is perfect. I said, R&B, I need to get the Tasha K bitch speaking on these R. Kelly clips since he's saying she the one sent the shit out. The bitch started stressing out, I moved her there. R&B said, I said, R&B, she gonna come your way next. She said she just followed me. I said, give me your phone. I DM'd the bitch. I said, hey, girl, I'm glad you did it. I'm glad to hear from you. I might need an ally one day. We're gonna keep that between us. And the bitch bit. And I hit her with I said, send me your phone number so I have it. And the bitch ran it. Oh, nigga, I sent that shit to the spy within 18 seconds flat. I said, we in? He said, we in. She goes and puts it up like, yeah, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. His whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. She's behind his back. You dumb bitch. I went up on her. I said, you dumb bitch. Tagged her. I said, bitch, you was talking to me the whole time. Bozo, we got that number. That's all we needed, bitch. Now we gonna show you what we know how to do.
That was easy.
Bozo.
Fell for the trick bag, Wack.
That bitch went for the trick bag. I can't believe it was that easy. But then again, you know, people that ain't on this shit with us, they don't know our plays. Oh, Beast, I ain't even sent you all this shit. Let me send you all this shit right here.
I just sent you the other shit just on John, on the Rue guy, the one guy from this morning. I sent you his shit too.
Yeah, I don't. The bitch down here in Florida. I ain't realized that the bitch in Florida.
Was she in Florida now?
That bitch,
Yeah,
that bitch
she
in Florida.
moved to Florida.
That bitch name is Latasha.
Shit.
Watch this.
Kibi. Transrena. Said Latasha Transrena Kibi. Oh, so she dropped the Kibi. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
I got the whole shit. That bitch 378. Dunleaving Manor. Dunleaving Manor Walk Northeast.
There you go.
Get a whack.
You know what? Let's drop this in the Discord.
Here it come. It get better. Watch this.
Let me see how close I am to the bitch.
Got content.
That's where you hiding your money at, Cardi B.
I'm gonna send the bitch a piece and we gotta say it.
No, it makes
Let's send
sense
the
now
bitch
why
right
she
now.
dropped Kibi. Because everything she was trying to hide from Cardi B was under Kibi Studios and her husband. That's why she dropped the Kibi.
Right, that's why she moved too.
Wake
She
it up.
took her name off of
Yeah, I
that
bet
deed
You said
in
forever,
Atlanta.
Cardi. It's forever.
Damn, that makes sense now
Wait
because
up.
that's why she was going to try to file that bankruptcy, but realized she couldn't. So she took it all out of Kibi and put it. Oh, she ain't slick.
Wait. Hold on. Florida. Now her office is in Florida. She in Georgia. Hold on. Let's see. Let me pull up the shit on her house. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, you right.
I told you.
She did a cash purchase. She hiding this from Cardi. She did a cash purchase in 2022 for $214,840.
Yep.
What did I tell y'all? Everybody talking about, oh no, she left Georgia. You ain't just gonna leave a cash purchase house that you got straight off of YouTube checks. Her house is 4 blocks down from Usher's house out there in Duluth. If you really want to be technical, she stay in the county of Lawrenceville. But let's finish, Wack.
Yep.
She hiding money, Wack.
Whatever that was, it belongs to Cardi B.
Oh yeah, she hiding money.
That's why she changed her business name because everything used to be under Kibi Studios. And that's who Cardi went after. She went after Kibi and everything that was listed. So what she did was she took her husband's stuff off and changed it to her name.
She even changed the name on her
She
app.
be acting like a little roach, looking like Boosie
We
character she be trying to play. She act like it.
But now it was Sukiana now. Sukiana on her line.
Oh, Flint water.
Oh, she is what area is this? Where is Bob? Let me see. Oh.
Dirty.
Oh yeah. This bitch, I ain't even start playing. This bitch is off to 85 and 985.
Lawrenceville.
She in between Lawrenceville and
Thank you.
Suwannee.
Told you. Lawrenceville. 95 and 85 is Lawrenceville. It cuts off right at the back of Lawrenceville because Suwannee is called Suwannee because Suwannee have nothing but woods.
This bitch go on IG with the red
Clubhouse TV. You know what I'm gonna do? Because see, it seemed like everybody's scared of Tasha K. It seemed like Tasha K going after everybody that speaks good on Rob. I think over the weekend I'm gonna put a Tasha K package together. And I'm gonna say like, because Tasha K only doing this for a bag. And because the feds got her, she got to speak ill about R. Kelly. But I'm going to give y'all what Tasha K was saying before the feds talked to her and incorporated her. And I'm going to say this and I'm going to say it again. For the people who's looking at the BOP situation, I'm going to drop a bomb. Watch this. If you follow in the turns and the crevices, it leads you to a road. And the road is this. The BOP officer A, they allowed her to retire under scrutiny. They only allow people to retire under scrutiny unless they have somebody that can replace that person. My belief is the BOP officer A was allowed to retire under scrutiny and they merged her into Tasha K to protect the BOP officer A. And when they merged it into Tasha K, it all falls dead because why? They can't investigate a blogger, so they say. Why? Journalistic rights. At that point, Rob would never know who BOP officer A really is. Why? Because she's been stripped from her titlement and driven into a blogger. But then here's the catch. For y'all that know about journalists, a blogger is not a journalist. So a blogger cannot be held to journalistic credits, which means what? Rob and everybody else can go after Tasha K directly. And if she's going to be brought into court, she can't hide behind journalistic rights. Why? What journalist are you? And how long have you been a journalist when you are a comedian that's traveling the world and you are a blogger? At the end of the day, Andrea, get out my head. Andrea, get out my head. In other words, the government defense is this. There is no BOP officer A. And since there is no BOP officer A, you can't prosecute the government when we all seen the law break the law. So now watch this. Here's where I say people are crazy. Azriel is the key. Some people ain't gonna like what I'm about to say. Azriel is the key. Angelo is the key. I'm gonna tell you why. But then Storm Monroe is also the key. Why? Storm Monroe know who the original BOP officer A is. Hold on. Let's rewind. During that time, Storm was working with Tasha K. So why wouldn't he know? Also, we got to look at Wiley. Oh, yeah. Look at everybody that branched off from her that was around that time when it was going on. Those the ones you pull in. But if you really want to put some heat under Tasha K, you go get Chelsea ass. I don't know if Jennifer Bonjean is watching this, but the key to Tasha K is Chelsea. And the reason why Chelsea is the key to Tasha K, because Chelsea screened everybody that came in contact with who? Tasha K. So you can get Storm, get his point. Get Wiley, get his point. But when you get Chelsea and you pull her in an interrogation room, Chelsea gonna crack. Boom. You have Tasha K. I told you, playing with me ain't good. Because I sit back and I'll watch. I'll study. I will observe. And I'll destroy. I told y'all, Tasha K ain't my friend. Y'all remember Tasha K said, man, Levi was gay. I know where she got that from, too. So, if Jennifer Bonjean and if Rob's serious about BOPA, you get the enablers of Tasha K. Oh, see how that word come back around? You go get the enablers of Tasha K. Let's see if her enablers talk. See, what goes around Tasha K comes around Kibi. And it just so happened that you playing with guys that really don't care about rules. You thought you was going to get whacked? Them West Coast guys play by a different set of rules. That's why I try to tell people on this sector that wanted to dox me and all this. When I said enough is enough, I meant that. So I went and joined the Discord. And that's all I'm going to say. You heard WACK speak on it. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't saying nothing more. And I'm going to leave it there. But Tasha K, your hands ain't clean by a long shot. And I think they need to press the enablers of Tasha K. Even though they're not there no more, they used to be enablers. Ain't that's what they did to Rob? Now, am I saying that Storm Monroe, Chelsea, Wiley, they are bad people? Hell no. Storm cool as hell. Chelsea okay. Whenever she not tripping. Wiley cool as hell. And I know I'm leaving out somebody. But when you go get her enablers, then the story turns. Ask yourself this question. Why Tasha K want R. Kelly to be silent all of a sudden? Why? Why is she going after everybody that speaks on R. Kelly that people will go listen to? Now watch this. I have to address this. And I wish these two ladies one day they will come on my platform and we can talk about it. But Spittin' Fire and Sharon Winbush. One thing about it, I see their angle. But the crazy part about their angle is they did it before. And one thing I hate is when people work hard on their channels and their content and they feel like they can't do the work or they don't got enough people following them. They run to these bigger channels and spill everything they know about what they're working on just for the bigger channel to shit on them or to shut them up or to do some backdoor work. What do you mean, Dana? You heard, and I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this with respect. I don't have a problem with Kwame Brown. Never did. Never will. But what I have a problem with, and this is just not with Kwame. is when people go to the bigger bloggers for help. And the bigger bloggers turn around and try to run split narratives. That irks my soul. It's either you're going to help or you're going to go against. You can't run a split narrative. And when I heard Kwame talking, it hurt me. Now I'm about to put some vulnerability out there. Because when Sharon and Spitfire was on there, I said, oh, they doing their thing. No hate, no nothing. They doing their thing. They getting bigger people involved. They doing their thing. And I heard Kwame say, yeah, I'm on board. They doing him wrong. But last night, I damn near cried at work. Y'all don't got to take my word for it. Listen to this for yourself.
What a day, what a day.
This is Kwame Brown Bus Life page. This is his content. I am replaying what he said. And I would love to have a one-on-one with Kwame because like I said, I believe dude is a phenomenal dude. But in situations like this, you can't be split because you got people who really don't know. And they looking for an answer. And when they hear you one day saying, oh yeah, they doing them wrong. I'ma fight for it. I believe. Listen to what they saying. Then the next day you come with this.
What a day. I only expect days like this now. I don't even get my hopes up. I expect days like this. And spoiler alert, y'all will see this shirt in the morning. I don't care. I was supposed to fly out with this shirt on. It didn't happen. You're going to see it again.
Hey, Jazz.
I am not going to change my shirt. The only thing I'm changing is my drawers. I'm mad. I done went back from American Airlines. I'm back on Delta. Sorry, America. I had to go back to Delta now. Let me find me somewhere to sit. I just got to the hotel. Phone went dead. Thank God I got to the restaurant. I got something to eat. Phone went dead. I'm gonna go sit on this little pole. I'm finna do my little live on the light pole. I ain't got all night. Yeah, I missed my, well, technically I didn't miss my flight. But I got the trip protection and I'm on Delta now. You gotta get that damn trip protection and you gotta be, you know, you know, it is what it is. But I'm a big dude, so I can't sit in certain seats. So if I don't have a first class seat or a damn exit row, I can't go. And so that flight was a stop flight, so I had to get me a new flight. And now I don't have no stop flight, so it is what it is. Let me look around. But the bar is still open, so I got me a little libation. I was planning on watching Orlando Summer League, but once I got my phone, I was still in the airport, and somebody texted me and said, Tasha K is upset with you. And I'm like,
thank you,
Tasha
bro.
Upset with me for what? And so I saw,
thank you,
let me take me a little sip. I deserve this shit.
Hold on.
Yeah, let me
thank you, Tiffany, for the 10-piece, the 999 nugget. Thank you so much, Laverne, for the 20-piece super happy meal. We gonna finish listening to this.
Take me a little sip. Fuck all the drama. Why they get a little ass straw? I ain't trying to be, man, fuck this. I'm not trying to suck on this straw all damn night. They losing 19-43. Yeah, man, I was just about to watch that. I hope this wind ain't bothering this headset too much. If it is, I'll take it out. That'll be the icing on the freaking cake. If it rain right now, I know so. It's about to rain. My truck. This is why I like having my whip. Because anytime I feel like this light pole, let me just sit on the cement part in case lightning strike this motherfucker or something. I don't get it. But I saw a title with Gravity Takeout, and the question on there was, are you supporting a man that's after a woman, your daughters, kids your daughter's age? And I'm like, why would someone say something like that? Like, I was very clear in my stance. I was very clear in my stance, man. I was very clear when I said,
right,
I don't support or I don't advocate for nobody. I don't support nobody.
She's off 316 in a gated community. I believe that community is overlooked out there in Lawrenceville. And it should be the 5th house off of the opening of the gate. And the 5th house to the left.
That'll mess with a kid. Hell, it's in his court transcripts that he had a sexual relationship with this girl at 14 allegedly. So I don't support that. Why the fuck would somebody write a title asking me do I support somebody?
Hold on.
You don't have to support someone. I don't support or I don't advocate. That was.
Here we go.
Are you supporting a man that's after a woman, your daughters, kids your daughter's age? And I'm like, why would someone say something like that? Like, I was very clear in my stance.
He said he don't support anyone. He don't advocate for anyone. And like I said, I get it. You'll go to a bigger blogger to get the message out, right? But why would you have him call in to a blogger who don't support him nor advocate for him? Why didn't he call into Spitting Fire again? Here's the problem. It's more than just getting the word out. And I know people like, oh, Dana, why didn't he call you? Well, Kwame got more subs than I got. And then my question in return is, how you know he don't call me? I just don't broadcast it. Maybe it's something brewing somewhere else. Things that make you go, But let's finish. Because either it was me or I was fooled. Because I thought Kwame was going to advocate for Rob. I was excited. Let's finish.
I was very clear in my stance, man. I was very clear when I said I don't support or I don't advocate for nobody. I don't support nobody that'll mess with a kid. Hell, it's in his court transcripts that he had a sexual relationship with this girl at 14 allegedly. So I don't support that. Why the fuck would somebody write a title asking me do I support somebody?
Now watch this. That's where Spitting Fire was supposed to break out the transcripts like she did, and tell him and show him that even in that transcript, the government said that he messed with her at 14. But Rashona couldn't even tell the real age that she was when they had did anything, if they did anything, while she was a minor. So, if that's the case, why would people that advocate for Rob, that support Rob allegedly, why go to Kwame if his stance has been, I don't support none of that? Here's the conversation that I'm having. It's been so much division in the R. Kelly sector that people can't come together. I'm going to put it out there as it is. There will be no coming together. Too many people have been lied on. Too many people have been scammed. Too many people have been this and that. And nobody knows who to trust. And there's too many chiefs and not enough Indians. So what do? You go to a bigger blogger and they tell you on their page, oh yeah, I'm going to press for this because this ain't right. Tasha K was wrong. And not 24 hours later, turn around and deliver something like this? Let's finish listening. Am I saying Kwame wrong? No. He's standing on his principle. He's standing on what he believed in from day one. The point that I've been making 4 years ago, the point I'm making now. You're reaching out to outside sources who can't advance you because they do not mean the same purpose that you mean. Let's finish.
You don't have to support someone to interview them and let them get their side of the story out. And I was very clear when I...
Hold on. Kwame said you don't have to support someone to interview them and let them get their side of the story out, right? Where's the persecution to Kwame Brown and for saying that? Because when I interviewed Angelo, automatically I'm teaming with Angelo. And that came from both sides. And Angelo was a nigga I battled with. I interviewed Larry. And y'all know how me and Larry go. We battle like a mother. But when I interviewed Larry, I'm Team Truth now. All behind a tomahawk stick and some shrimp. Come on, man. Y'all EBT cards ain't hit yet? Me and Prima had Kip on a joint together. Oh, Prima Donna and Dana, federal agents. Because Kip testified against Rob. You can't find that shit nowhere. But what I can tell you is that they sent Kip home. And word for word, and this ain't come from Kip. This came from agents. They sent Kip home and told Kip, you are a fucking dying, retarded person to not go against Rob. I can't say everything they said, but they said pretty much you the scum of the earth because you won't file until, you won't file into line and do what we got going on. And when he come out and telling you what's going on, the first thing y'all say is, here, government witness. And y'all listen to people who don't have a brain past the 3rd grade. I'll wait. Prima was there, but where was y'all? And Phases was there at the time too. Phases got mad. This would make me think Phases was really trying to set me up. Because when they called Kip, Kip said, I can't talk to Dana. And because they got Dana on the radar, and I ain't gonna put him out there like that. They got mad about that shit. Prima was like, Kip, you did the right thing. But Faces and them got mad. Oh, call Dana right now. No. What is the basis of this? If you don't believe in your channel, shut the shit down. The only difference between Spitting Fire and Kwame Brown is the number of people that join each channel. The only difference between DanaJay and Choke No Joke is the number of people that joined the channel. But then I'm going to add another wrench in it. I know a lot more than what Choke know. Choke relied off of them. I relied off of me and what I know. Big difference. Big difference. That's why I say when you jumping on bigger platforms, you got to mean what you say what you mean, hit the punch and go. If you're going up there for sub stealing, you shouldn't be up there no more than 2 minutes. Because the longer you up there, the more comfortable they are with you, and they feel as though you'll be back. So ain't no need to come see you. But if you get up there and say what you got to say and go, everybody's going to be intrigued. Oh, that's what he do? Oh, let me go. What is his channel again? And it's up to the content creator who brought you on a channel to allow you to speak your channel. That's how you know who's a hater and who's not. But let's finish, because I want to hear everything that Kwame had to say. I want y'all to hear it.
I said, I do believe R. Kelly was in that first tape. I said that. I said, I thought that was R. Kelly in that tape. I said, but the law said it wasn't R. Kelly. Now, we can have our reservations about that all we want to, but the law said it wasn't R. Kelly. I still think it's R. Kelly. And the fact that I heard in the affidavit that he had sex with a 14-year-old, he's a confirmed nasty-ass dude. I don't support that. That's crazy. But I also, because I'm intelligent enough to also separate,
what's up, Lisa?
I don't support the law breaking the law. I don't support that. I don't support somebody taking out jail records and sending them out to people. I don't support that. So although one thing can be true, another thing can be true as well. I think he needs a new case. He needs to be retried, and you get him the right way. Do I think he's going to still be convicted?
Watch this. Watch this. This is what I mean when I say people got to beware of what's really going on. This is what I mean. When you see it, just say, I see it. When you see it, just say, I see it. When you see it, just say, I see it. Oh, no, I ain't giving the blueprint at all. But when you see it, just say you see it. And it's more than one. This is why I stay to myself. This is why I don't do the group shit. Because I don't go along with everybody else. I don't agree with a lot of the stuff. And my thing is this. One of the people that's in his chat, I love dearly, and that's Angela Staten King. But I would love, and I'm trying to set this up now. And I'm going to just leave that there. But let's finish. Because Kwame is telling you his truth. And after he finished, I got a question to Sharon Wimbush and Spitting Fire.
Yes. Will he get 30 years? Who knows? But do you arrest a man like that? I can't agree with that. Especially when you hear the transcripts where this young girl was groomed by her own parents. It's all fun and game when R. Kelly is paying these people money. He's allegedly paying the uncle. He's paying the auntie and Sparkle. He's paying all these people. And as long as the money was flowing and everything was cool, nobody had a problem with R. Kelly sleeping with this 14-year-old girl.
Thank you, Wise
But now that the money is low, how come the mama ain't in jail? How come the daddy ain't in jail? How come Sparkle ain't in jail? How come everybody that had something, how come the uncle ain't in jail? See, if you want to protect children, you don't protect children just by getting the dude who did the act. Because we all know, all of us young men was in high school when there was a girl that we really liked. And she was around 14, 15. And there was always an older man, a drug dealer or whoever else that was there to get that little girl. And you know how they normally get that little girl? They get that little girl through the mama or the parents. There's always an adult that's there to help assist a pedophile.
Right.
Why is that? There's always an adult there to help assist a sick person. Always. If you go back and look at all these cases, Leah, anybody, any one of these children, if you go back and look at it, most times it's the greed of the parents because they want these kids to be stars, and they serve these kids up on platters to grown-ass men. So R. Kelly is a small part of a bigger picture that is adults that are giving their kids away to grown men for success. And that's terrible. How in the hell are your 14-year-old able to be accessed by a grown man? You got to really look at yourself in the mirror if your 13, 14-year-old daughter, a grown man has access to. How is that? See, you want to talk about protecting children. The way you protect children is that you don't put money first. And a lot of these parents are putting money first. They're using R. Kelly as a scapegoat. There's a million R. Kellys. Why are the adults bringing these kids to people like that? Why? So let's not say I support nothing. I don't support nobody who touch younger kids. I don't do that. But the one thing I don't support is somebody breaking the law. I don't support you trying to make it look like this man acted alone. The parents, all of them should have been in jail. The uncle, every last one of them. If the mother really did coerce this young girl on how to make R. Kelly have sex with her, her ass need to be right next to R. Kelly in jail. And that's my thoughts on that. But I hope, I'm not going to disrespect Tasha K. And now it's raining, people, as you can see. This is the icing on the cake. It's fucking raining. You talking about the cap off a lawn.
So hold on. You're not going to disrespect Tasha K. I get it. I know why. Well, I think I know why. I'm going to put it like that. Because I don't know what's in your head. But if you don't support what she did, how can you not do anything but go at her? That's my question. But let's finish.
Long day, just fuck. Now I'm being rained on. But anyway, it's all good. I'm gonna hang this shirt up, dry this motherfucker out, and wear it tomorrow. If you see me in the airport, I'm gonna say, I told you, nigga. But again, on a serious tip, if you really want to support these children, don't just fake the funk on a nasty dunk. You got to call everybody out. And not many people can call everybody out. It's all about who we like. I think the parents...
He's giving you pieces and y'all ain't catching it. Not many people can call everybody out. But the ones that can, they want their friends. The ones that can call people out are the ones that's being labeled a liar. Are the ones that's being labeled as not being loyal to Robert Kelly. Make it make sense. I'm telling you without telling you.
Parents is just as culpable I think the uncle is just as culpable, and anybody else that knew this girl was around this man and allowed this to continue to happen, I think you're just as sick. Your ass need a cell too. Let's not play games. Everybody should have been arrested in that situation. Because all they gonna do is find another person that's on the up and rising and up and coming, and what's to stop them? What's to stop them from taking their kid around another man that's making money? What's to stop it? You got to start making an example out of these parents that's letting their kids be around these people for the bag. That's when you.
I get the play. I get the play. I get the play. Here's the play. They don't want to talk about the real stuff. They don't want to talk about the BOP. I get it. Because in talking about the BOP, it exposes them. So they want to focus on the parents. Right? So they want to focus on the parents. I get it. But let me ask you this. If Tasha K never got involved, do you think we'd be here talking about the parents? Do you think we'd be here right now talking about the BOP? Do you think we'd be here talking about free R. Kelly? Things that make you go, And what gets me is that, like somebody said in my chat, of all people, Kwame believe in the media. Wait. Didn't Spit and Fire have the transcripts up there? Wasn't she reading them? Didn't Kwame have Sharon Wimbush up there? Don't Sharon know a lot of the stuff? So why none of them tell him that it wasn't no minors? Make this make sense. This is not even 24 hours after Spit and Fire and Sharon graced this panel. That would have been the first thing I would have been drilling home. There was no minors. There was no minors. I don't care what Old Cole jumped in the chat and said. I would have stuck with there was no minors. And then I would have went to Judge Leavenweather when he said there was no minors. And you know what they're going to say? Well, how did they convict them off of there was no minors? How did they convict them on a minor charges? Easy. Public opinion. Tim Savage gave you the blueprint without giving it to you. And if you notice, he ain't say shit else after that. When he said, Rob don't need to go to court. He need to be tried in public opinion first. What happened before he went to court? He was tried where? So where do you expect him to get a fair trial at? Let's finish.
Protect the child. Kwame need to be canceled, but I'm going to cancel you right now, though. I'm going to cancel you. Hold on. Let me cancel you right now, though. Since I need to be canceled, you going to be canceled, nigga. Cancel your bitch ass right now. Yeah, so it's raining. Cap off my night. It's raining like a motherfucker. So now I got to be up underneath the awning talking to y'all. But I won't be here long. But you cancel right now, though. You want me canceled, but you cancel. Let me go down here so I don't bother nobody. Let me go to this other awning.
Right, Gemini.
So I don't bother nobody. But look at that. This is capping off an already long-ass day. Ooh. That as soon as I get here, it's raining. Ain't this about a... That's a Pisces for you? Yeah, he want me canceled, but I'm going to cancel his ass right now. He's some stupid motherfucker. How you cancel somebody? So anybody who interview a motherfucker, they support him? That's juvenile. Come on, I expect better from people than that. The motherfucker who interviewed Jeffrey Dahmer, the motherfucker who interviewed Marilyn Manson, the motherfucker who interviewed all these crazy ass serial killers, do you think they supported them or were they just interviewing them? Come on now, let's not do that. We all got brains, we all got children. A motherfucker come around my kid is on.
Lisa?
But see, I know where my kid's at. I know where my daughter and my son at. You know. And if they somewhere they ain't supposed to be, then I'm going to hold my other party accountable that I had the child with. I'm going to run to their mamas and say, where the fuck is my daughter? What you been doing? And that's who I'm going to take my accountability with. And so, you know, we don't like to place blame where it need to go. But those of you who don't know where your children are, your 14, 15-year-old baby, shame on you.
That part, Judah.
Because there's some men out here, and it ain't just celebrities. I'm going to tell you that right now. I grew up in a town where grown men, it's almost normal, and it's almost normalized in our culture. They know this. It's grown men that picked up kids my age. It's grown men that picked up kids my little brother age. It's grown men that picked up people. They're going to always do that because if you don't have a strong family unit where you got two people watching these kids and not one at work, overworked all day, then this is going to continue to happen. And you got impoverished people going around these celebrities. What you think gonna happen?
Audra, see,
Am
I
I
ain't
an
know you knew
advocate
that.
for that? Fuck no. I'm an advocate for you need a 2-parent household, or you at least need some accountability on where these goddamn kids at. That's just me. I'm gonna keep it 100. When your kid is you taking your kid around this grown ass man, all of you should be in jail. I'm sorry. R. Kelly, all of you should be in jail. But my stance on, I'm going to answer Tasha K's question respectfully. No, ma'am, I do not support R. Kelly's having sex with any teenager or having sex with any underage girl. I do not appreciate how the question was framed because I was very clear in my interview. I even told them nobody really going to give a fuck about what happened to you because they feel like you're guilty from the first situation. I told them straight up, bro, I don't think nobody gonna give a fuck. People feel like you got away, so they feel like they're gonna grind this axe this time. That's what people feel. I kept it a buck. I don't sugarcoat nothing. A lot of people don't give a fuck if somebody got them gave the police all this man information because they want to see him in jail. But I just don't share that same belief. I don't think you should lock somebody up in that way. But I believe in our justice system. I believe if they get this man another trial, they can still get him arrested. I've heard from a bunch of credible sources that yes, R. Kelly did mess with a 14 or 15-year-old girl, and they said it was known all around Chicago. And that's why they said grown people from Chicago told me, grown people knew that R. Kelly was messing with young girls, and they would bring their girls around R. Kelly just so they can get some money. And if that's the case, every last one of you motherfuckers should be in jail. You can't look at R. Kelly as no worse than yourself.
Thank you, Elstein. Oh.
If you taking kids around this man and you knew it, you're disgusting. You're disgusting. How y'all doing? All right. What's up, Kwame? Nothing, just chilling.
Okay.
Look at that, y'all. Look at this, y'all. Add to my fucked up day. I want y'all to see this. Look at this. After all I've been through, now it's raining like a son, bitch. Look at this shit.
Yep.
But I'm still happy than a bitch. Yeah, all of them should be in jail. Don't just say I got there. This is not. No. Every last one of them motherfuckers celebrity chase. It's a lot of celebrity chasing sorry motherfuckers. And they'll sell their kids to these celebrities. They'll sell their kids to the dope man. They'll sell their kids to the port workers. The port workers got just as many goddamn young girls they sleeping with as you say R. Kelly do. And you got to get this shit in order. And the way you get it in order is accountability with the parents. So I don't support shit. I support the truth. And I support what's right. And that wasn't right. If that's the case, if y'all can't separate the two and just hear me say, I don't appreciate the way he was arrested. I thought that was, well, not the way he was arrested. I think it's wrong that his stuff was tampered with 153 times. That's all I said. All that support shit, take that off my name. I don't support none of that shit. We got hands and feet for motherfuckers that fuck with little girls. The man in jail, he gonna get some time. He deserves some time. But who knows how much time? That don't got nothing to do with me. But what was done to him is wrong in my opinion. And hopefully that cleared up for everybody else.
Well, Lady JS, she also told Kwame Brown not to talk to me either. And she told Kwame Brown and a couple of bigger bloggers not to talk to me. But that's fine.
I'm not an advocate for shit. I'm an advocate for Kwame Brown. If you a one-ply toilet paper thinker, that's you.
Right, why?
I'm an advocate and a supporter of Kwame Brown. But I can also hear that if somebody due process get violated where you are giving him unfair treatment, there's preferential treatment and there's unfair treatment based on your celebrity status. Some people get, preferential treatment for being who they are. Some people don't. And so, if you get on the wrong side of this thing, you could have a long fucking day. But salute to Tasha K. But, those questions like that, I think you could have framed it a little better. But it is what it is. I don't have no beef. I don't have no problem, but I don't advocate for shit. Again, saying the parents are wrong doesn't mean R. Kelly is innocent. Hell no. I'm not saying that R. Kelly is innocent. I'm saying they ass should be in a cell right along with him. Get all their ass arrested. They groomed that little girl. If the mother said for this little girl to go sit on this man's lap and go do this and go do that, you groomed your daughter. Yes. In my opinion, right. You groomed your daughter, right, Prima, and you are just as guilty as fucking R. Kelly. In my opinion. Look at this fucking rain. Damn. Damn. Thank God I made it here before the rain came out. Boy, hey, look here, I make it right before all the bullshit starts. Would you do another interview with Kelly? I wouldn't consider that an interview. If y'all notice,
what up, bro?
I just sat there and let him tell his side of the story. I wouldn't even call it an interview. When I heard what I heard on WACK100, see, they've been reaching out to me to do an interview with R. Kelly for months. And I never did because, again, I don't want to give the appearance that I support anything or anything about nobody sleeping with an underage.
WACK100? Power 123 Trust said that's a lie. People around Chicago have not been saying that. There's only certain people that have been saying that about Robert.
Kid, I don't do that. So, but what I heard on WACK100, that's what made me say, okay, now that part right there is wrong. I know how to separate the two. That part is wrong. And so it is what it is. We can all have our difference of agreement. Hearing that he slept with a 14-year-old girl, that's some nasty shit. You're a nasty motherfucker. I would never sleep with a 14-year-old girl. Hell to the fuck no. So, yes, he gonna serve some time. He in there right now. And I think he know he gonna serve some time for his past transgressions. He gonna serve some fucking time. But, what was done, was it fair in that particular situation? Right. I don't think so. Why that girl say she stuck? Oh, I don't know what the heck Angela talking about. But yeah, man, I'm tired as hell. I got to get on here and get me some rest. I got a flight to catch in the morning. I'm going to make damn sure I catch that bitch in the morning. Look at this shit.
So, I'm live.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna jump on. I can barely see you. I just had eye surgery. I'm so sorry.
Okay. I was live.
All right.
So, what I'm going to say is this. If you have an opinion about what you just heard, I want to hear from you. Call in 404-914-7986. If you have an opinion, call in. I want to hear from you. 404-914-7986. Call in. I want to hear from you. If not, I'm going on. But I want to hear what y'all think. Your live call on the DanaJay show. How can I help you?
Hello? Live call on the DanaJay show. How can I help you? What up, Dana?
Hey, what's up? Cut your playback down.
Turn it down. Hey, what's up? Cut your playback down. Cut it down, son. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm listening to you, man. And I had caught it like I had caught the first one when he was like upset about what went down and how he was all going. I was charged up, man. I was like, yeah, man, now it's finally getting out. You know what I'm saying? It's probably gonna reach more people. And man, we can really turn some people's minds around when it comes to, just how they doing the whole thing. But then I see this next one, man, and I'm like, man, Kwame Brown is the new go along, get along gang type ass nigga. That's how I see. He willing to throw somebody under the bus to keep his name clean instead of standing up for the truth, man. And so, I lost major respect for Kwame today, man. And I'm just disappointed, man. For somebody to be talking about how, you got to go along to get along, and all how the media and everything, and you would think they would consider that. And it's like they bypassing all that. And you made a very good point. You said instead of them being on BOP Officer A, that's why they on that other kick, man. And I just want to chime in with my frustration, man. And I'm really disappointed, and and that's all I got to say.
Right. I mean, my thing is that I get the angle that Spit and Fire and Sharon was doing, and I think it was a good thing at first. If it could have been a lot that Kwame was really advocating, but it just don't make sense and it don't look right. And
then you made another point, Danny. You said that Spit and Fire, and I forget the other lady's name.
Sharon Wimbush.
That they should have went in on the transcript. Let them know it ain't no minors. They just letting this man spew all type of shit. I'm like, damn, what is man?
Well, no, that was the day after they was on the program.
Oh, that was the day after?
Yeah.
So okay, so, all right. So, okay, that's right.
And seeing my thing is, it make me feel like that they were disrespected. And because if they was up there to tell Kwame the truth and read the transcripts to him, it just seemed like Kwame's mind is set up to where he really don't give a damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, that's exactly what I'm saying, man. Like, man, first of all, if you aren't educated on what you don't know about the court cases, or you ain't sat and listened to them read the shit, you shouldn't even be saying nothing.
Right.
You putting the idea in other people's minds that this man guilty. You ain't even give him no
Hold on.
helping assassinate him in court of public opinion.
Hold on. One call at a time, y'all. One call at a time.
I get off here, Dana. I appreciate you letting me call through, brother.
Okay.
All right, I'm gone.
All right. Yeah. Call back. Whoever that was. I couldn't see the number. I got this thing in dark mode. I don't know what I'm doing. I gotta learn it. Everyone supporting R. Kelly. Hold on. Everyone supporting R. Kelly should never be denied or told not to talk. Not to talk them. That truly hurts the cause of getting the truth out. Makes sense. Makes sense. See? Why he say the same shit Block said. Right, see? Hold on. You're live on the DanaJay show. How can I help you, caller?
Hey, DanaJay, this is Janet. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you, Miss Janet?
I'm doing wonderful. I've never called in, but today I had to call in.
Yes, ma'am.
So I just want to say, all of you that are doing this work, I commend y'all because it hasn't been easy. But I just wanted to say real quick, I think that Spittin' Fire and Sharon Wimbush really tried their best not to go too crazy hard because of where they was at. And I think it was really about just letting R. Kelly be able to get his conversation in, because you could tell Sharon was really trying to get Robert to call in, which it worked out. Like they just got lucky, it worked out. But at the end of the day, I'm like the other guy. I was surprised at Kwame that he felt like he had to backpedal the next day because people was coming at him. He did his part. It wasn't an interview. He let R. Kelly talk. He let the ladies talk, and that was the end of it. I don't even know why he felt he needed to defend himself. So I'm in on this. Free R. Kelly is some bull crap. I wish Kwame would really, really look at those transcripts like Spittin' kept telling him. He ain't ready to do that, so it is what it is. But thanks, Dana. You're doing a great job.
Okay, can I ask you a question, Ms. Janet?
Yeah, sure.
Let me ask you a question. Because Spittin' Fire and Sharon not here to defend themselves. So let me ask you this. Do you feel like that they were slick disrespected, or is it just me that feel that way?
No, I did not feel they were disrespected at all. I don't. The reason why I say that, because those ladies came with an agenda, and I think they really did a great job of sticking with that, because anybody who's been watching all of you guys, everybody has their own personality, and those two ladies go hard, and they go hard as it relates to R. Kelly and what they know, and they kept it so cool, professional, and classy. So I give my hats off to them, because they had a full platform like his where they could have went real crazy, but they didn't. They kept it cool, and that's what I respected.
Okay, and when I say disrespected, but I mean because they got up there and they was trying to, and they spoke their side and they presented their side, and then Kwame was like, "Oh yeah, I don't like that," but then the very next day he says this. That's what I mean by the disrespect.
Okay, so I think the disrespect wasn't really geared at Sharon and Spittin'.
Okay.
I think Kwame was just trying to save, I don't want to say save his channel, but he really just didn't want to get the backlash. So that's why he backpedaled, and then he started making it seem like, well, I don't support R. Kelly, but then I don't like how they did him. So he, like the other guy said, he's flip-flopping, but at the end of the day, he's a black man too. He doesn't believe, he thinks it's dead wrong how the BOP officer in the federal government did him, but he also don't want to go in and say that he fully believes that R. Kelly should be free. That's where Kwame is confused, and he don't want to be able to just come out and say that. No, he didn't disrespect Sharon or Spittin'. It's all related to R. Kelly. Don't have nothing to do with the ladies, though.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Have a good one.
All right, you too.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Thanks, Miss Gina. Thanks, Miss Janet, for calling. I'm gonna call her Gina. Thanks, Miss Janet, for calling in. Look, I want to get all sides, and I'm gonna ask the question that nobody else is gonna ask. I mean, it is what it is. Call in, and the last person that just called in. Call back in. 404-914-7986. DanaJay want to talk to you about this R. Kelly Kwame Brown situation. Call in. That's how I do it. Call in. Are you live on the DanaJay show, caller? How can I help you?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, you live on the DanaJay show. How can I help you? Yes, I can hear you. Huh? Are you right?
Take you out.
Oh,
Any better?
There you go. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so I just wanted to say that, well, there's a lot I want to cover, but I can't on your show because it's like a call-in. So with the Kwame, he let us know at the very beginning, he stated that it doesn't matter about what the BOP officer did, which that Officer A clearly doesn't exist, right? The government does underhanded things. The government is crooked. They do it in not just R. Kelly's case, but they've done it in other cases, whether it's the federal government or the local county government. They do it. It's called a kangaroo court system that we're under as African Americans. Okay? So that's number one. R. Kelly has to realize that he doesn't have rights. You know?
Wait.
Kwame told him. I mean, he has rights.
Wait, no.
But really?
No, wait.
We don't.
Wait, is this Audrey?
Yeah, I'm speaking.
Okay, so now I can talk. Because I heard you say kangaroo court. I had to make sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, even WACK100, I don't know if they heard me on the live or something, but I mentioned the movie. It's called Murder on a Sunday Morning. It's actually a documentary. Mm-hmm. I recommend if you watch it, go watch the last 5 minutes and see what evidence they had to lock up a man called Juan Curtis.
They didn't have none.
And then go watch the rest of then go start from the beginning. But that's just an example of how they blatantly disregard us as human beings. Right. They just violate our rights. They actually break the law themselves to convict us. You're completely innocent. You were nowhere around. And they can still say you were there. You did this crime. So regarding R. Kelly as a people on these platforms, because now these people that are supposed to be hood, supposed to be, from our communities, that's supposed to know us, right? These people that have these platforms, they are looking like the real Uncle Toms.
Right.
They are looking like they are really against their own people. Now, you can say, hey, you don't support a pedophile. I don't either. If I thought for 1 minute that R. Kelly was guilty, trust me, if he comes out and say he did these things, even if they let him go, trust me, I'll probably never listen to his music ever again. So I'm definitely not on that type of bandwagon that Spit and Fire claimed, I guess she's on, that the girls knew what they were doing. They were just fast girls. Okay? But what does that have to do with anything? That doesn't prove that he slept with anyone underage. So my point that I'm trying to make is that Kwame Brown said it does not matter what R. Kelly says about the BOP officer or witness tampering, because they were not the only people that witnessed tamper, right? The BOP and Tasha K. So, Grey Goose Vodka also witnessed tampered with Rashonda Landfair.
Right. Yep.
Okay. And there's a lot more witness tampering with
this case.
Them promising them things that they can't get, right?
Right.
Restitution, right? Anyone that's ever had a case where you go to court for restitution, no one's going to get millions of dollars for not even raping a child. I'm talking about really raping a 9-year-old. Right. You're not, that person, you can't even recoup. So that's why Bonjean was talking about a different special civil court. So Kwame Brown stated it doesn't matter what they did, what the government did to rig your case. It doesn't matter what they did to fix your case, to wrongfully convict you. It does not matter, because everyone, the American people, Black America, wants to see you locked up. Because of what you did to a 14-year-old in 1996 or 1998. We still don't know the year. And because of you marrying Aaliyah in 1994.
That never happened.
It's false, right? We know. So that's why I was saying we have to debunk the video and the marriage license. Those two things have to be debunked. I know people are saying they feel like it doesn't make any sense to do that, but you have to look at the evidence today and see, okay, it only if Aaliyah wasn't important, They would never have brought her name up in court. That's a disgrace to bring up her name in court when she and her parents denied this. Plus, the marriage license doesn't even have her signature on it or R. Kelly's signature. So we have to look at this case with a fine-tooth comb, even look at his defense. Now, one of his lawyers, Steve Greenberg, is on video stating that R. Kelly told him that he actually did marry Aaliyah. First of all, that's violating attorney-client privilege, right? You cannot repeat anything he says. That's why when Bonjean is asking questions during cross-exam, she can't say anything that R. Kelly told her because that will be testifying for him. He has to take the stand. So, now, if he actually came out and said, yes, I had a 10-year sexual relationship with Rashonda, then yes, she can ask her that. So you and R. Kelly, y'all had this 10-year relationship together, right? But she had to ask it in such a way, according to you, according to what you told the prosecution. So when I say you have to take this apart with a fine-tooth comb, you have to go back to the video. And then you have to dig up what people have said in subsequent interviews, like Carrie Kelly and Wendy Williams, talking about tapes of 12-year-olds. So what I'm stating is this information is all online. We don't have to go get a book and read a book. You just start digging, reading the transcripts, reading the text messages, reading what is what's on the Nike case with Jim Dare Goddess. Just listen to the videos, right?
So let me ask you this,
and watch the sex tape.
So let me ask you this. But I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked the lady. Do you think Sharon Wimbush and Spitting Fire was disrespected by the way that Kwame turned out with this situation? Or should I say by the way that Kwame handled the situation?
I know that they are both trying very, very hard, right? But at the same time, we do have to watch what we say and how we say it, because everyone doesn't think for themselves. About 85% of the U.S. population does not think for themselves. Right. You have that group, the 85%, that thinks there's power in numbers. If everyone is saying it, it must be true. Where there's smoke, there's fire. No. You got the other 15% of the U.S. population that were taught how to think critically and to draw our own inferences. So you can't tell me nothing, right? Without me doing my own research, finding my own proof. So what I do is I know how to read through the smoke screen, the propaganda, okay? I can see through the red tape. I can read between the lines or the lies in this case, okay? So you got 15% of the U.S. population able to do that. Right? And so that's why I question these attorneys who claim that they are attorneys, like the lead attorney, right? He says, oh, I already know R. Kelly did it just because of the interview he gave with Turi, And then you have people sitting in jail for 4 years, 7 years, 10 years, waiting trial, longer, awaiting trial. Their rights violated, their basic rights to a speedy trial. Think critically. Why would someone need to wait 5 years? The discovery is what the prosecution comes up with. That's their evidence. That's the collection of statements from their witnesses. That's their evidence. If you had a weapon, anything is going to be in that discovery. They're going to have the discovery from day one. That's the reason they arrest you, right? So if the discovery doesn't change 5 years later, how come they now have YNW Melly's DNA that they collected in March of 2023, 4.5 years later? That's called planting evidence because, see, number one, with the charge he has, when you go into booking, when they arrest you, they swab your mouth, they take your DNA because of the nature of his charge.
And he's
when you tell me you found his DNA on the handle of this car door, what substance did you get that from? Was it spit, saliva? Was it semen? Was it blood? Was it sweat? So we have to think with our minds, right? Mm-hmm. So as a people, I want everyone to go back and watch that video. It might be nasty.
What's the name of the video again?
Right? But someone's mind, Google it.
What's
it's up there. The government knows up there because they've been using artificial intelligence to change it since I've been talking about it month after month.
What's the name of the video?
I just Googled R. Kelly sex tape.
Okay.
And there are 3 sex scenes. One with the girl, and he's handing her cash money. The money is ruffled up. R. Kelly is a Capricorn man. My father was a Capricorn. I've dated a Capricorn. I have a brother who's a Capricorn. They're very clean-cut men. Their money is usually folded or ironed or kept in a wallet. So for R. Kelly to hand her some money looking like that, that doesn't fit him as a person. Number 2, the man that has sex with the girl ejaculates inside of her. The other 2 men on the tape pull out. They don't ejaculate inside of those 2 women. And the other thing, the man with her, right? Yes, he pays her. But why would you pay someone on tape? This is the 90s, right? This is when you can go to jail for prosecution, not child porn, but go to jail for prostitution, not necessarily child porn. No one was thinking about child porn back then, right? In 1996, 98. So you're on tape paying a minor for sex. That's not even R. Kelly's MO. And the other thing, too, is the video was recorded over a movie. So imagine this movie. You got it on your shelf. It's a Stephen King movie or some other movie that no one would suspect has sex scenes on it. Why would you, a grown man, need to conceal the fact that you recorded sex scenes on a tape in your own house? Your mama's not living there. Who do you need to hide this tape from? Everyone that you're having sex with them on camera so that you can get them to, sign the NDA. Well, you're going to sign the NDA first, and then we're going to have sex on camera, which tells the government, if they ever try to come for me, that, number 1, I'm not Tupac. I'm not Mike Tyson. I'm not Kobe Bryant. I'm not Michael Jackson, right? You cannot railroad me because I got proof that this was consensual sex. We not only have an NDA, but we have it on video. So that's the reason, number 1, R. Kelly recorded people. Number 2, this tape with the 12-year-old or 14-year-old or 22-year-old, however old she was, right? Is it R. Kelly's MO to pay a person cash money on video before having sex with them? That's prostitution. Is it his MO to disguise a sex tape behind a movie cover? A movie, right? Why would you go to the store and buy a brand new movie, a brand new Stephen King movie, just to record a sex scene over it? Wouldn't you buy a blank tape or use an old tape, right? And the other thing is the penis size. The man having sex with Rashonda, it's clear you can see his penis is shorter and more stout, thicker. The other 2 men's penises, you can, even though they're across the room, their penises are longer, okay? I'm just telling you this, I'm a woman. And I looked at it over and over again. Yes, the government can hear this, okay? Because number 1, there's no chain of custody on that tape. There's no year on when the sex scene occurred. So how old was the person? Who is the person? I know you can't tell that the man was R. Kelly, period. You cannot tell that. The tape didn't surface until 2002. So how did Sparkle even know that her niece was 14 and a half years old when the tape was made if the tape didn't surface for 4 to 6 years later? How do you pinpoint that? How did you look 6 years ago?
What?
Because Sparkle was a part of making the tape. That's why the man, you can't tell who the man is on the tape. But you can tell that the girl was Rashonda. I can look at her picture now because her face is weird shape and she looks weird. I mean, she doesn't have a normal shape. She looks weird, you know? Like, I'm not going to say gremlin, like, she looks weird, okay? So her face is distinguishable, right? We all have certain features that are distinguishable, right? Everybody don't look like that one person. There's some people, like R. Kelly, I can say a lot of men look like him. But you, Dana, a lot of men do not look like you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I looked at that, and they made sure that Rashonda was clear, that you could see her who she was. They made sure that the camera was clear when she was on the scene by herself. But when R. Kelly was on the scene with her, or whoever this guy is posing as R. Kelly, you cannot tell who that man is. So why would R. Kelly film himself and disguise himself when he is protecting himself with these videos? Why would he pay her cash money on a video? That's prostitution. If law enforcement gets that, that's automatic prison. So the NDA does no good. She can lie and say her age on the NDA, but you done already paid her cash on the tape. That's prostitution.
Right.
And then you filmed it.
But that voids the NDA.
So what I'm saying is, he was set up with the tape. So that automatically, now we need to look at who would have set him up. Who had motive?
Lisa
Who
Van
hated
Allen.
him so much? Huh?
Lisa Van Allen.
Well, she came in 1999. This tape was made in 98 or 96.
Nah.
Between there.
Nah, Lisa ain't coming in 99.
That's why you have a date of 1999, the part that Lisa Van Allen is on, but the other part, there's no dates. But the other thing too is Carrie Kelly. He gave an interview with Wendy Williams in 2005. It's online. Look it up. Wendy Williams and Carrie Kelly. In 2005, this trial began in 2002 to 2008. The pre-trial started in 2002, right?
Well,
so why are you giving an interview in 2005 telling the entire world via Wendy Williams, who Whitney Houston even had to go off on and curse out, okay? Why would you tell Wendy Williams that, number one, your own brother said it was you on the tape? I had never heard that. He never told the world that. R. Kelly has never spoken out about this to everybody, right?
Right.
So Carrie Kelly is telling the world that R. Kelly tried to put it on him. But Carrie Kelly slips up. He states that the people in the community fought his girls, his children at school, because they identified Carrie as the guy on the tape. Who better to identify you than the friends and the family in your community? So number one, the people in Chicago, wherever he's from, already thinks that the man on the tape was Carrie Kelly. And then number two, why would you tell Wendy Williams that R. Kelly bought a Stephen King video just to record sex scenes over it with 12-year-old girls inside of a mansion? And then you tell Wendy Williams that you wanted to watch that tape, so you went and bought the exact same movie just to record over it. So when these people are telling their lies, and this goes for Asante McGee, Jovante Cunningham, Lisa Van Allen, Adriel Clary, right? Alice Clary, Angelo Clary, Timothy Savage, all of them, when they are speaking, listen to what they are saying. Sometimes they slip up and they tell the truth.
I got a question.
Right?
Right. I got one quick question. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
And you know who that is?
No, the girl on the left looks nothing like the girl on the right. The girl on the left still looks like Rashonda Landfair today.
But you know it's the same person, right? Watch this. But I'm going to go through some pictures.
And I might be wrong too. I could be wrong about who the girl is because I don't know her personally.
So what you think about this set of collages?
When that's not the only image of Rashonda though. There's an image of her gyrating, dancing.
Wait.
As well.
Wait, this not Rashonda.
No, Rashonda.
That's
Landfair.
No, Rashona Landfair. That's her name. This is not her.
Oh, Rashona is Sparkle's niece?
Yeah. But it's not Rashonda, it's Rashona. But
Okay, so you have Jane Doe's. They label them as Jane Doe's, right? They label them as Jane Doe's because they don't want the image. So the images that were put out there by YouTubers, right? So the image that I've seen, the most of the pictures I've seen of her come from the Mib and Spit and Fire's channel.
Okay.
And then I look at those pictures and Prima Donna's channel. I look at those pictures and I compare it to the video.
Okay. So,
and her image doesn't look like the other girl's image.
Okay.
Her face it's not even a pie face. You have to look at her mother's. The girl in the video even looked like the mother's face. They have this weird shaped face.
Audrey, look at the look. Hold on, let me see something. I want you to look at the screen now. I'll put it this way. You can see clearly. This is why they did.
That one is blurred. I can't see that on the screen.
But that's the whole point. Let me show you how forensics work. This is why they didn't want to use the video in Chicago.
Yep.
Because
they use still images.
And because you clearly see that they put Rashona face over Prado face. That's why I showed you those images at first. And now these
That's what I'm stating too. Like when I watched the video in 2002, I saw the video, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I saw it. And the men on the tape could be any man from my neighborhood, any man from our community. It did not look like R. Kelly. Number one, R. Kelly was way too skinny. There's a video called You Remind Me of My Jeep. You remind me of something. He's sitting at the table with Carrie Kelly. And you can look at Carrie Kelly's physique and look at R. Kelly's physique. R. Kelly was so skinny, his head kind of like went into his neck. Okay? And his hands are still skinny to this day.
All right.
They're a little bit bigger, but his hands were so skinny back then, he didn't even have veins in them. He didn't like lift weights. He was skinny. He wore heavy clothes, but he was skinny. He wasn't, no muscles. But the man on the video is more built, more stout. The penis size would be more, what do you call it? More aligned with that physique. Okay? I'm just going by me being an artist, me having an artist mind where I can see something that the average person's eye cannot see.
You see that?
As far as R. Kelly, he's just skinny. You know, he was skinny. He didn't have that muscular build like the man in the video at all.
So question.
You can even go look at some of his videos and see how skinny he was.
I believe you. I believe I'm with you. But you see the images on the screen now?
Yeah.
And you see the one on the left is the purging effect, and the one on the right is the after effect.
Yeah. Even to this day, they're still changing the video. The video is still up online. They've changed the video since January to now. It's called artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is so deep these days that even now, people should go outside with masks. They should be afraid to go outside because they can take your image and put it on anyone and say you robbed a bank. There's this one guy, I believe they did it to him years ago. It's called artificial intelligence.
Right.
They can make it seem what it's not. But what I'm saying is, regardless if that's Rashonda or not, I think it's Rashonda because of what Sparkle has, she has sworn by this. And it's not just that she sworn by this, but how do you know that your niece was exactly 14 and a half years old
Pay attention to the
when
screen.
the tape was made? But the tape didn't surface for 4 to 6 years later?
Pay attention.
There's no way you know this.
Pay attention.
I'm sorry?
Pay attention to the screen.
Yeah?
Now.
No, that's definitely not the girl on the tape.
You sure?
I'm positive of that. Her face, the shape of it is different. I have an oval shaped face. That girl has like a circle, some kind of shaped face. And that's one thing you learn when you, like, in makeup, if you go to an etiquette class, they teach you about face shapes and how to apply your makeup and things like that. They go over this as well, even in like makeup etiquette classes, which I've taken. So as a woman, most women should know this. If you're taking up any makeup or etiquette classes, it's just like taking up home ec. That's not her. That looks more like Rashonda's mother. You can say it's Rashonda's mother before you can say it's that girl. And that's because that's not the only image. The video is still up. You can tell it's her, but you cannot say that that's R. Kelly.
Okay.
And like I said, the You Remind Me video, and there's a bump and grind live on stage where R. Kelly is on stage with his brother and other men dressed and got their hair done exactly like him.
Okay.
It could have been any one of those men on that tape. Rashonda, being his goddaughter, she had access to his home, the Colorado room. R. Kelly and his wife were probably on vacation or touring. Who knows? But she had access when he wasn't even there.
Okay.
And so did his brothers.
Okay.
So I ask anyone, please go back, watch the video. Please go listen to what Carrie Kelly said to Wendy Williams. And regardless if it's her or not, I know you're upset that I said, okay, it's her.
Who?
I'm stating that the man on the tape with her is not R. Kelly.
Oh, I ain't upset. I'm listening.
That part I do know for a fact. Because if the other two men are also R. Kelly, then how can you change the penis size? And why would he be paying someone cash money on a video that he would make to save his own skin?
Okay.
To align with the NDA. Okay. That, hey, I didn't force her. This is what I do, to protect myself as a celebrity. Now, who is R. Kelly protecting? Why? Because he's clearly protecting somebody. Because Carrie Kelly has already let the cat out the bag that R. Kelly thought it was his own brother who made the tape. Because number one, if you go back to 1998, 96, you have to see what happened in those years. Who would be after R. Kelly? Who hated R. Kelly so much that they would make a tape to frame him? And then you have...
Oh, man. What in the world? Hold on, y'all. My whole phone just died. What in the world? Sorry about that, Audrey. My phone had died. Hold on. I thought I was at a full charge. Sorry about that, y'all. I thought I was at a full charge. That's my fault. My phone died. I hate that. I hate that. Look. Shout out to everybody that called in. Shout out to Audrey. I do want to do a part 2 to this tomorrow. My phone had died, and I apologize to Audrey because she was in the middle of explaining. I totally apologize. I totally apologize to the people who didn't get a chance to call in. We're going to do part 2 to this tomorrow at 12 noon. At 12 noon on a Saturday. and then I'm gonna get to Bonjean's A Cross of Pauline. I thank everybody. I hope everybody come back tomorrow, and we gonna go back at it. But my phone died, so that means I can see. My whole phone died, and I apologize for that. But I want to thank everybody for coming. I'm about to get up off here. Y'all have a blessed night. Enjoy your night. Stay out of trouble. And tomorrow, 12 noon, we're going to do part 2 to this in Jesus' name. All right? I'm out. Love every last one of y'all. Dream team for life. All right? Call back tomorrow. Audria, definitely call back tomorrow. We're going to pick up Spitting Fire. But I seen you came over. Shout out to Spitting Fire. Come on. I'm going live on you, Dana. All right, Prima. All right. I got to get ready for work. So, hey. Love every last one of y'all. Peace.
When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. When the chips are down.
Yeah. I don't want you to hold back any longer, baby. Cause tonight, I'm gonna give you all of the things I know you've been waiting for.
This is Black Music First.
It's the remix. I hear you calling. Here I come, baby, to save you. Baby, no more stalling. These hands have been longing to touch you, baby. And now that you've come around to see it in my way, you won't regret it, babe. And you surely won't forget it, babe. It's unbelievable how your body's calling for me. I can just hear it calling me. Body's calling, I'm there. Gonna satisfy you, I swear. Hit it from the back while I'm pulling on your hair. Come here, you ain't going nowhere. Take it, body's calling, I'm there. Gonna satisfy you, I swear. Hit it from the back while I'm pulling on your hair. Come here, you ain't going nowhere. Take it, take it, take it, take it, oh. Take it, take it, take it, oh. Take it, take it, take it.
This is Black Music First.
What's your desire? Baby, your wish is my will. Oh, yes it is. Babe, let me take you higher and show you how you should feel. Show you how it feels, babe. So feel now or forever. Oh, your body. Oh, girl, whatever it is you want from Kelly. Baby, you see, you don't have to say nothing. Knowing your body wants something, and it's easy for me to see, baby, that your body's calling. Oh, body's calling, I'm there. Gonna satisfy you, I swear. Hit it from the back while I'm pulling on your hair. Come here, you ain't going nowhere. Take it, body's calling, I'm there. Gonna satisfy you, I swear. Hit it from the back while I'm pulling on your hair. Come here, you ain't going nowhere. Take it, take it, take it, take it, oh. Take it, take it, take it, oh. Take it, take it, take it, oh. Take it, take it, take it. I can hear you loud screaming emergency. Oh, emergency. I feel like taking a dip in your pool. Relax a bit, you know what I mean? Sip on a little of that Patron. You know what I mean? Swimming in you. swimming in you, swimming in you. Hey, little mama, said I wanna take a dip in your pool. Just go for a little dive, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah.
This one's for you, for all of my dads around the world. Oh, yeah, this one's for you, for all of my dads around the world. Happy Father's Day to you. Today's a special day, and we're gonna celebrate the life of dads all across the nation. And we're gonna get dressed up in our favorite suit or tux.